It was senior day, so going out with a win is always fun. They put 4 or 5 years into the program, and it was good to see like Alex Butler and Wisman and Flynn and those guys just battling and getting wins for us and beating a good team.
What did you see from Wisman in his match? I know it wasn't against this one of the opponents you maybe thought he was going to face, or maybe you did think it was an orb. What did you see from that? What did you like about his?
It's with Dylan. It's what I've seen in the last 5-6 weeks. It's just something's clicked with him, and he's on fire. Yes, he lost to the national champ a few weeks ago, but you saw that, man, there's something different with him. He's firing shots. He's wrestling through scrambles, and it's exciting. I see it in the practice room every day that he's wrestling with conviction to go get on that podium and has a chance to win a national title because he's beaten guys that are in the top 10 and competed with them. So it's good to see that excitement from a kid that's kind of figured it out, and he's talented and can do great things.
In Flynn's match, where he rode the guy for the entire second period, what did you see there that he could take into the conference and national tournaments?
Well, he's really tough on top, and there's situations where we're riding like that. You'd love to see stall calls and things, but they didn't. So we'll just keep riding them. But it would be nice if we could get opportunity, and he's got to let him come up some. He buried the kid in the mat, and he really didn't come up, so it makes it tough to score tilts there. But Flynn is really good on top, so it's when you see that, you look at it and you're like, all right, he's just riding a guy out for a period, but it wears on the opponent. It gets you riding time, and it gets you wins. He dominated a match even though it was low scoring.
Coach, you had a lot of close matches today. Is that something you expected?
Well, Iowa State's a good team and a good program, and they have good kids, and you're going to be in battles. At the conference coming up here in 2 weeks, it's going to take close wins. At the Nationals, it's going to take close wins. We haven't beaten a ranked team in front of us this year. We've lost heartbreakers to Arizona State, to Cornell. We had opportunities where it was right there. So this week to get the win, it's just good for this team from momentum to end the season at home with a big crowd because this is a young team. So if you look past to next season, it gets people excited about Mizzou wrestling. That yes, maybe it wasn't our best dual meet season, but we improved every match. We kept getting better.
Coach, you have 11 seniors forward in the starting lineup. What about your senior class this year and what they've meant to the program over the course of their careers?
They're just, they're exceptional young men. I think in the 11, I think 5 or 6 of them are in grad school right now doing, and you have one that's going to medical school next year, one that wants to be an actor, another, 2 or 3 of them are in the MBA program. So when you say that and you see these guys competing and none of them are on full rides, they're working in the summers and taking loans out, and people have this perception of college sports that these kids are getting so much. These guys are hard-working blue collar. They're having to come to college and do some extra things compared to some of the kids that are on full rides in other sports. That wrestling's tough, and when you think of what they're doing that, and they've won 4 straight conference championships as a senior class, and they're going for 5 and hoping to lead us to 9 straight. So it's I can't ask for a better group and how they've matured and grown up, and very proud of them. I love them to death.
What goes into the decision of Iowa State resting a lot of their wrestlers for conference play, but obviously you've got senior night and you got a bunch of wrestlers that you're hoping to improve. What goes into that decision making as to who you want to go today?
Yeah, I don't think it's so much of Iowa State. It's our sport with you have to have 15 matches, and we had a couple guys wrestling up in Ames. There was a last chance tournament today, and Iowa State had some of their guys there, and they had to get them matches so you can qualify a spot to the conference tournament. So that's part of it. It's the system, not so much Iowa State. And if you're only allowed 16 dates to wrestle. So with that, we're supposed to get 15 matches in that schedule. So if your kid's hurt during a tournament or something, your kid's probably only going to have 11 or 12 matches. So you need these last chance tournaments to get some matches, and that's what happened.
So with Valdivia competing with the number 8 wrestler in the country and him kind of taking the 125 spot full time, what have you seen from him that you've liked recently?
He's just scrappy. He may not be the strongest kid. He may not be the meanest kid, but he can frustrate you. He can put you in danger. He was riding the kid, almost had some turns, and put you in some crazy scramble situations which guys aren't comfortable with. And that's what we see from him that gives us an opportunity to pull upsets on top-ranked kids. So that's what we're hoping for him going into the conference, that he's going to show up for the conference and do some great things and pull some upsets for us.
Coach, you go 3-1, seniors do. you know, about them. I mean, to go 3-1 as seniors, that's a good day for them to finish their careers.
I'd rather be 4-0.
Well, of course.
But, you know, Jacob was wrestling a kid that's probably top 10 in the country, a real tough heavyweight, and competed. And that's all I ask of my guys. Just compete at the highest level, the best you can do. And they have. You know, all year long, this team has competed. I know fans and people get frustrated. Oh, why aren't we top 5 in the country? But this team is learning and developing. And I've had a lot of joy this season, even though there were losses. I've had a lot of joy with the adversity. And if you can't enjoy the tough times along with the good times, then you're not going to be a good coach, and you're not going to have athletes learning about adversity. So this group has, you know, this senior class, when you look at the adversity, Dylan Wisman's had 3 surgeries, neck surgeries, 2 shoulder surgeries, and what he's had to go through. You know, a kid like Flynn, who's, you know, started at West Virginia and wasn't happy there and came back to where his sister played soccer, and he's happy here. And he's happy here. And that's, I think people get caught up with wins and losses. These kids love the program. And that's what I love about it. They represent the university in the utmost way, and that's what's special, and that's what Tiger Style is about, and they do it to the best.
What have you seen from the guys who will be returning next year that makes you think that you guys can get some more dual wins against top 25 teams next year?
Because we're going to be that good. I just know it. The way this program's been built, we have a unbelievable recruiting class coming in. I'm going to head over and watch a bunch of them win state titles tonight. And then we have just, you know, when you look at, you got Zach Elam sitting on the sidelines getting about 240, building up to 250, and you got other guys sitting in the wings waiting to get in that lineup, and a young team that I'm excited. And that's a year away. I'm focused on, right now, my mind's going, all right, we got to go up to Northern Illinois and wrestle a MAC tournament and get hopefully all 10 guys out to the national tournament, and that's what we'll work on. We'll start working tomorrow.
Coach, what does Senior Day mean to you?
It's a day to just honor kids that are, you know, we're honoring them for what they've done, but I look of just what they have done for the university. You know, these kids are amazing. Amazing. So it's a day that we can have their families in, and I talk with them before, and just, I'm grateful to be able to coach, and I love it. And I told the parents that I treat my athletes like I treat my sons. I love them. I care for them. And it's, to me, it is, it's like you're a parent. Coaching is parenting, and it's not just in the wrestling room. It's not just in the locker room or on road trips. It's, you know, having a kid in your office when times are tough and helping them get through it, and having, you know, having fun with these kids and letting them play, and remembering that sometimes our fans get caught up with, oh, we got to win. They're 18 to 20-year-old young men. They're going to go on and do great things in life. Let's let them have some fun and enjoy wrestling and enjoy their college life. And I think that's what they've done for this program and brought that, and have had exceptional careers. And I'm just really proud of them.